What if most people struggle with money not because they earn too little, but because they follow habits that quietly keep them stuck? In 2026, more people are earning a decent income than ever before, yet stress around money keeps rising. Bills grow faster than savings. Pay raises disappear. And many smart, hardworking people still feel behind. Millionaires do not rely on luck or secret tricks. They repeat small money-building tricks every single day. These tricks look boring from the outside, but they compound powerfully over time. They change how money flows. They change how decisions feel. And they slowly move control back into your hands. In this video, you will share the 5 wealth-building tricks millionaires use daily. These are not shortcuts. They are simple systems that work whether you start with a lot or a little. So let's dive in. 1. Invest in income-generating assets. Millionaires think differently about money the moment it enters their hands. They do not see money as something to spend. They see it as something to plant. Their first question is simple. Will this decision put money back into my pocket later, or will it only give short-term comfort? Income-generating assets are anything that can produce cash flow or grow in value over time. This includes businesses, stocks, funds, real estate, and ownership in productive systems. These assets work while you sleep, work, or focus on other areas of life. That is why millionaires prioritize them early and often. You do not need a large amount to start. Many people delay investing because they believe the entry point is too high. That belief keeps them stuck. Low-cost funds allow small, steady investments that grow over time. What matters most is consistency, not size. Millionaires also protect themselves before investing aggressively. They keep emergency savings separate. This buffer prevents forced selling during stressful moments. When life happens, and it always does, they do not touch long-term investments. That separation keeps growth intact. Daily behavior matters here. Millionaires regularly review where their money goes. They reduce spending that produces nothing later and redirect those funds into assets. This is not about cutting joy. It is about choosing value. Over time, assets begin covering expenses, and that is when wealth starts feeling real. 2. Use leverage carefully, not emotionally. Millionaires understand leverage, but they respect it deeply. Leverage means using other people's money to grow faster. Used wisely, it can accelerate progress. Used blindly, it can destroy years of effort. The first rule they follow is simple. Eliminate bad debt. High-interest consumer debt works against wealth every single day. Credit cards and personal loans drain cash flow and reduce options. Millionaires clear these first because the return is guaranteed. Only after bad debt is gone do they consider productive leverage. Productive leverage is tied to assets that can grow or produce income. This might involve a business loan for a proven idea, a partnership where skills are exchanged for capital, or property financing backed by rental income. Education plays a key role here. Millionaires do not borrow first and learn later. They study terms, risks, and cash flow before committing. They understand worst-case scenarios. They know how payments will be covered even during slow periods. Daily habits include monitoring leverage calmly. They track obligations, review interest rates, and avoid emotional borrowing. Leverage is a tool, not a lifestyle. When used with discipline, it allows money to work harder without increasing stress. 3. Build multiple income streams. Relying on one income source is risky, no matter how stable it feels. Millionaires know this. They treat income the same way they treat investments. They spread it out. Multiple income streams create safety, flexibility, and speed because no single source controls their entire financial life. Most start with their main job. They show up consistently. They improve performance. They learn valuable skills. They negotiate pay with confidence. This creates a strong base. Once the main income is stable, they add one extra stream at a time. They do not rush. They do not chase trends. They build slowly and with intent. There are many practical options. Service-based income is often the fastest. Freelancing, consulting, coaching, tutoring. These use existing skills and require little upfront cost. Product-based income comes next. Digital products like templates, guides, courses, or software. Physical products through small online stores. These take more setup but scale better over time. Some streams are tied to ownership. Dividend-paying investments. Rental income. Royalties. These grow quietly once established. Others are hybrid. Content creation. Newsletters. Communities. These start active and can later turn semi-passive through ads, subscriptions, or partnerships. Millionaires focus on one stream until it works. Then they systemize it. Then they move on. This avoids burnout and confusion. Income from side streams is rarely used for lifestyle upgrades. It is redirected into assets. That creates momentum. Income builds assets. Assets create more income. Daily awareness matters here. Millionaires review where money comes from and where effort goes. They strengthen streams that work and simplify or drop those that drain energy. Each added stream reduces pressure on the others. That balance creates freedom long before full financial independence arrives. 4. Invest in skills and strong networks. Millionaires treat personal growth as a daily investment, not a side activity. They know skills raise earning power and networks create opportunities. Both compounds work quietly over time, just like money. What you learn and who you know continue paying you back for years. They focus on skills that stay valuable in many situations. Communication helps in every role. Sales and persuasion increase income in business and careers. Negotiation protects money and improves outcomes. Writing clarifies thinking and builds authority. Technology skills improve efficiency and open new paths. Leadership allows you to scale through people. These skills travel with you and do not disappear when a job or industry changes. Learning does not require expensive programs. Millionaires use books, online courses, mentors, and hands-on practice. The key difference is intention. They do not learn for entertainment. They learn to solve problems. They apply new ideas quickly. They test what works. They adjust after mistakes. This turns learning into a habit, not a phase. Small daily progress creates big long-term gains. Networks grow the same way skills do. Slowly and consistently. Relationships are built through genuine interest, not quick favors. Millionaires ask good questions. They listen more than they talk. They look for ways to help before asking for anything back. Trust forms over time. Daily actions matter here. Following up after meetings. Sharing useful information. Making thoughtful introductions. Staying in touch without an agenda. This steady behavior builds strong connections. Over years, that network creates opportunities, partnerships, and insights that money alone cannot buy. 5. Think long-term and delay gratification. This habit is the base that supports every other wealth move. Millionaires think in decades, not weeks. They make decisions by asking one simple question. Will this help or hurt my future options? That question filters spending, investing, and lifestyle choices every single day. Delaying gratification does not mean avoiding joy or living with constant restriction. It means choosing control over impulse. When income increases, most people rush to upgrade everything at once. A nicer car. A bigger place. More convenience spending. Millionaires pause instead. They raise their investing and saving first. They let lifestyle improvements come later and only when they do not slow progress. This approach creates a growing gap between income and expenses. That gap is where wealth forms. The gap gives flexibility. It gives safety. It gives choices. Over time, the gap widens without effort because assets start contributing alongside income. Automation strengthens this habit. Money moves into savings and investments before spending starts. There is no monthly debate. There is no willpower test. Systems run in the background. What stays in the spending account becomes the limit. This structure protects progress on busy days and emotional days. Millionaires also understand patience during slow phases. Early results feel small. Growth looks boring. That is normal. Compounding works quietly before it works loudly. People who quit early miss the curve. People who stay consistent reach it. Daily behavior reflects this mindset. They review long-term goals often. They avoid impulse purchases. They delay decisions that feel rushed. They trust systems more than moods. Wealth grows through repetition, not excitement. Over time, that discipline turns time into their strongest financial ally. Wealth is not built in dramatic moments. It is built in ordinary days, repeated again and again. The 5 tricks you learned today work because they change how money behaves in your life. Assets create income. Leverage speeds growth when used carefully. Multiple income streams reduce risk. Skills and networks expand opportunity. Long-term thinking allows everything to compound. You do not need to apply all 5 at once. Choose one. Start today. Then stay consistent. Time will do the rest. If this video helped you think differently about money, hit the like button. Share it with someone who wants to build real wealth. And subscribe to the channel, because upcoming videos will help you turn these ideas into practical action.